Okay, so when you're shading, right, when you're shading, make sure that you get out the correct pencil. Make your life easy, right? So if you still have your drawing pencil, maybe your HB or your 4B will be a good shading pencil for you. If you've lost your pencils, you can just use like a number 2 pencil. That's an HB pencil. That will work fine for most skin tones. If you have darker skin tones, you might want to use a 4B, right? So feel free to do that too. When I'm shading, what I often do is I try to start at the top so that I'm not putting my hand and smudging and smearing my work, okay? So I'm gonna start at the top, I'm gonna look at my reference, and then the key thing to do is to think about matching the tone. On my portrait, the only white is my eyeballs, right? That's the only part that will actually have white. All of my skin is light, but it's not white. So I'm gonna have to make sure to hold my pencil back kind of far and use nice, short, close marks. Now, when I'm shading, I wanna shade with the direction of my skin. So like my forehead goes across my head, my eyebrow goes across my head, and like this direction, right? So I'm shading with the contours. Notice how it mirrors the arch of my eye, right? I'm not just using straight lines. I'm not just using vertical lines. I'm shading with the contours, okay? I'm going through my eyebrow because you have skin underneath your eyebrow, and it looks really funny if you have white underneath a bunch of hairs, okay? So make sure to shade through your eyebrow, but start towards the top of whatever your feature is that you're drawing, and then make sure that you're matching the value to the photo. If you put guidelines and things like that in, you probably want to erase them so that you don't see them through your drawing, okay? Once I get underneath of my eye, notice the shading direction changes to like a U sort of shape in order to match the direction of my eye socket, okay? So take your time. I'm not going to do this whole portrait, but I just want to remind you about good pencil technique. Start at the top and work down to prevent smudging. Try to match the tones, right? If you need it to get darker, you can layer, not press hard, right? Make sure that you show details with values as well and gradual transitions, right? If you go too dark, you can use your kneaded eraser to lighten a little bit and then go ahead and work back in to clean it up, okay? So if you don't have any late work to turn in, that's what you should be focusing on today. You do have a progress image due today, so make sure that you do that, okay?